guys, my name is Anisha Simone, aka Pink Wings, and today I'm going to be talking to you guys about black magic. We're going to be talking about what it is and what can you do to protect yourself from it. So I'm going to jump into it, and I'm going to say, like, these are, my own personal opinions. These are, so you don't have to agree with it. If you don't agree with it, kindly, like, click off, go find another YouTuber, go find another YouTuber. But this is just me, what I've gone through. So, I'm here to let people know what I've gone through and, how to protect themselves. So, let's get into it. So, black magic. Traditionally, black magic is, seen as something that is evil because the most people who are doing this, are using it for selfish purposes, right? When people think of black magic, they think of candles, sacrifices and shit like that. And, some people really do stuff like that. It gets really deep, but to me, everything is everything. Everything is energy, and the only one difference between black magic and light magic or white magic is the intention, and that's what everything on with when you're trying to manifest something, it's all about intention. So, and like I heard this quote that says, you can make anything a god or a devil, and that is definitely true when it comes to black magic and white magic. So, yeah, uh, obviously, like anyone using it is, fucked up in the head, but anyone using magic for like ill intent to hurt someone, they're obviously coming from a place of ego or fear or control, or all in all, they're just not healed. So I don't know, me, I would say pray for that person, and I know a lot of people don't want to hear that, but I felt like I just needed when I was after I went through all this, I just felt like I needed to pray for this person because anyone that's using things to manipulate or hurt somebody is also jealousy too, and they're saying that what you're saying is you're using dark black magic because you're not trusting the plan that God has for you, the path. If you're trying to take something from somebody or hurt somebody, it's because you don't trust what God has for you. God gives things to certain people because he knows that they can handle it, and and by you just trying to manipulate or take things from people is just saying you're not trusting God. So yeah, and that brings me to my next topic. So how to protect yourself. To me, I'm not very, I'm not a religious person. I still, I go to church sometimes, but I go there because I know there's going to be a message that I need to hear from God. I don't consider myself a Christian Baptist. I just consider myself a spiritual person, that is connected to divine, connected to God, connected to earth, because, we're all created in God's image. I can consider myself connected to everything, the animals, and I honor all those things. So, yeah, I'm saying like, or so the number one way to protect yourself is through God. No one is above God. So what that means is like you gotta pray. You gotta pray it off. You gotta pray it off. Ask God to pray it off. And first of all, so you need to get confirmation if someone is even doing this to you. That's how. So when I was going through all this, I got um I kept I kept experiencing things after like bad things after bad things, and I'm just like, I'm a positive person, so I want to believe like it's gonna get better, but some things just like felt really off. This is before I was really like getting connected to God. So yeah, I started going to church, and I got baptized. I just kept having visions of me getting that needed to get baptized. I'm spiritually gifted, so I receive visions, a lot. But I had a vision that I needed to get baptized, so I went and got baptized. I did become a member of my church at that time, and it was an amazing experience, and you learned what I learned, and I applied to almost everything that I do, and yeah, I got baptized, but I still wasn't like I wasn't taking like more initiative to pray every day, so I began to pray more every morning and night, and just express what I'm grateful for, and those things definitely did work. you know um it definitely did work. And I know I asked God to give me confirmation first, before I start, jumping to conclusions. And sure enough, he did. Like, I saw signs on cars, synchronicities, and I saw my dreams, but my dreams were very distorted because of the black magic. My dreams were messed up. Yeah, I was just everywhere. And also, like, at that time when it was happening, I was also in, like, I had just got divorced. I had just I just divorced my ex for a long time. I was like really depressed. I was overweight. I was just really like in a bad place, and I was also very suicidal. I had struggled with depression my entire life. So what is that? So what that's saying is, like, I wasn't grounded. I was an easy target for someone to do something like that because I was already in a low vibrational like frequency. I was an easy target. So it's like it's important to pray things out, pray in everything, pray morning, noon, and night, and just pray. Apply prayer to everything that you do, and get that confirmation. Don't just go thinking because something is happening to you that someone's doing it to you. Make sure you always go to God. Get confirmation from God for everything. Definitely, that's what God is there for. I definitely like. So a lot of people would, ask me like, oh, believe in God. Why would God let something happen like that happen to you? So first of all, like, God knows everything. He knows what's gonna happen before it happens. If I would have, I'm not, thanking this person for, doing anything like that to me. I'm just saying, like, I was meant to go through something like that, because if I hadn't, I wouldn't had, got closer to God. Which is like something that's very important to me, and something that everything that I do, I incorporate God into it. I think like, how would God feel about this? Or, I always ask God questions and stuff like that. And he definitely comes through. So, again, people are like, why would God do something like that? I was meant to, part of my purpose in life is to teach people what I learned, like I'm doing now. And then, also it was like, karmic debt, so I believe like in some kind of past life that I may have done something like that to somebody, which is like really messed up, because me being the person I am, for those who are really close to me, they're like, oh, she would never do something like that, she's like the sweetest thing ever, and I am, but I would never think about hurting someone like that. But apparently my past life gave no fucks and did something like that. And so like in this lifetime I had to repay that karmic debt off, because there needs to be a balance. And just because in the past life you did something back to somebody and you pass away, you think you're getting away with it. No ma'am. Like, when you come back, you're gonna have to repay all that back. So that is something that happened, but that is something like I believe was the reason why. But more importantly was the getting closer to God thing. So that was a pretty crazy experience, a crazy chapter in my life. Now, so for those of you who aren't super like, don't believe in God, or you practice magic, I want to say like, another way you can protect yourself is, let's see, so you can fold your clothes at night, the clothes that you're gonna wear to bed the day before, and put them under the moonlight and just pray, and wear those same clothes to bed. And that's another protection ritual. You can also buy crystals. Like, I love crystals because they come from the earth. It's important for us to take advantage of the natural healing properties that earth gives us. So crystals like, I believe, I'm not too familiar with crystals, but things like black tourmaline is really helpful. I got like black tourmaline, amethyst, like just a bunch of crystals that I have. But like there's like hundreds out there, more than that probably, that all do certain things, and they help you in different ways. So I would take advantage of that. Like, Google like what different types of crystals can help you either like protect you or raise your vibration, because that is, like I said, that is like the main thing. When you raise your vibration, nothing can touch you. Okay, you are like invincible. Like, nobody's day, when you're vibing high, no one's day can, you know, their negative energy can touch you. That it helps with, you know, psychic attacks. You can't be touched when you're vibing high. Psychic attacks, evil energies or entities trying to come at you. It is definitely helpful to raise your vibration. So, you know, crystals can help with stuff like that. Going outside a lot, obviously. Me personally, I like to stick my feet in my bare feet in the ground to literally ground my energy, or I like to hug trees. And people would say that's crazy, but I don't care. Yeah, also, you can buy protection oils. I do say, like, if you go buy protection oils, I would look up a way to make them yourselves. Why? Because, like, you don't, you know, it's important to buy things, you know, help other businesses, but at the same time, make sure you know where that person's energy is at when you are buying stuff like that. Because just like when someone cooks your food, you don't want somebody to cook your food and they're in a shitty ass mood, and you're up there like eating their food. Now you're wondering why you're in a shitty ass mood, because that energy, like I said, everything is everything. That's transference. Like, that's in everything that you do. Like, buying stuff from people where they make it, eating people's food, wearing people's clothes, you know, like, everything is everything, and energy is, you know, transferable. So you just want to be careful if you buy oils from other people, but oils definitely do work. You know, most people either like wear them on the body, put them on earrings and stuff like that, do candle work with that. So that's another way that you can use to protect yourself. Also, another thing that I did was, you know, when I was going through all this, I reached out to a trusted psychic, and to see if this was, you know, someone was still doing all this, which they were, and a while ago. And she said, you know, to, you know, keep doing what I'm doing. I'm praying, working on praying more, and like, call on Archangel Michael, which is like, pretty close to Archangel Michael. I had lots of dreams about him. He's very helpful. He is, you know, the archangel of what he can cast out demons with his sword. He can cast out evil and like energies and entities. So never be afraid to call on Archangel Michael and ask for help with things like that. So yeah, what else? That's really all I have as far as like protecting yourself. I just think it's like a lot of people need to know about it, because I always see, like, you know, I always get messages about like how people are feeling like their vibrations are feeling like very low, and, you know, I always offer them to either like go to a Reiki master or somebody to balance out your chakras. But if you keep like doing that, but you keep, you know, feeling unbalanced, there's obviously something going on, and you need to work on, you know, what's really keeping you from being unbalanced, you know, side note. But yeah, that's really all I have. I mean, I don't think I missed anything else. But yeah, the most important thing is to remember to keep your vibrations high, wear your crystals, pray. Make sure you are praying every day and night. And if you are going through something like that, like, don't be afraid to message me, and I can talk to you about it and point you in the right directions. I know a lot of Reiki healers, people who are professionally trained in that area. I know a lot of people who a lot of other readers who can actually, that I trust personally, that can help you and figure out, you know, who's doing what to you if you feel like you're being attacked, or if you're being just, you know, spiritually attacked or attacked by demons or anything like that. I know a lot of people who can help with stuff like that, you know. But also just make sure you're doing the work by praying, and first, before, you know, if you think someone's doing stuff like that. So that's all I have. Again, my name is Anishia Simone, aka Pink Wings. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe to my video if you found this helpful at all. Also, you can follow me on Facebook, AnishiaMorris, and you can become a member of my membership page, which is called Pink Wings, and I'll post all the links down below. And what else? My Instagram is also Pink Wings with 2 Z's 22. And again, I'll post that link below. So thank you guys for your time. I really enjoyed doing this video. If you have any questions, don't be afraid to message me. And you guys have a nice day. Bye.